Okay, Doc, welcome, go.
Okay, as you can see, in the design toolbox for this particular PCB design software, we have our layers, our copper layers at the top and the bottom. We also have a silkscreen top and bottom, which is again where our words will go on. And we have a solder mask top and bottom, which is the green bit that you see in this 3D representation here. There's also a few others. A keep out, a zone, is something that you can mark on your board that doesn't really have any effect on the fabrication of your PCB, but it means that you won't route things or route things on your board if you put a keep out zone in there. And you may also have a 3D info top and bottom where you can put 3D models on your board for your own visual enjoyment, but again, it's not really beneficial to the fabrication part. And then the assembly down here where you have a mask top and mask bottom, glue mask top and mask bottom. That is if you wanted to place your board, or if you want the company to place your board as well, then they would require a solder mask which represents where they would want to put solder paste on all the pads of the components that you put down. And the glue mask, if you've made a double layer board, and the board needs to be spin and reflow, then sometimes, especially for conventional through hole components, they would also be glued down to the board. Yeah? So you glue the board so when they spin the board, they don't fall off the bottom. If it's designed correctly with surface mount, the tension, the surface tension of the solder itself will keep that component in place. Okay, and then you have the mechanical layers down here, and the mechanical layers will detail any holes or any cutouts or anything like that that you want to include in your board. So typically the process of the fabrication will go, they will first take your copper and they will etch your copper, and then they will process the solder mask on top of it, then they will print the ident, and at some point they will then drill the holes. So they need all these files, okay? So we've got this board here. We can see a 3D representation of this board. We now want to export the Gerber files, which represent all these layers so we can send off to a design fab plant. So to do that, we will go